It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Orlando Magic. We've seen a lot of quality basketball from this Magic team lately. Their win streak now stands at 7 straight with no signs of letting up. Playing with a great energy right now. We'll see if they can get it to 8. Almost ready for tip-off, but first a moment to talk about something that often gets overlooked.
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder, we're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Thunder enjoying this break from the road. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Well, they're a team no one wants to face right now. The level they maintain during this winning streak has really been incredible.
It really has been. I mean, really daunting to face them at this point if you're the opponent. I mean, when they're playing this well, it's going to take an awful lot to knock them off.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo and Harris are the wings, and it's Houdini at the 1. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Pass to Harris, wide open, and he hits the jump shot. And here now the Thunder. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Here's Houdini following the basket by Russell Westbrook and the basket by Harris.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Stolen away. And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Westbrook. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Houdini. Shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Well, Greg, I think you've got to try to convert the positives. Take them into the momentum of your next game and use them for momentum, and then take what you did well and double down the efforts here tonight.
Here's Matthews, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Houdini. He's covered by Westbrook. There's the double team with Westbrook. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Hits it from three-point range. Oladipo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Westbrook. Durant dishes to Ibaka. It's Matthews on the wing. Screen by Ibaka. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And we get a break in the action. Let's check out the leaders in steals. Freak number 1.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
Outside Gordon. A 3-ball. Again, the miss by Gordon. Thunder trailing by 5. And Matthews kicks to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. Screen by Ibaka. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. And Durant, here we go. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Durant's got his first 2 points of the night.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. First in scoring, first in steals, and then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Durant attacking and good on the basket. Book it.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Nuggets.
Deadly from behind the three-point line in that game, and it really gave them the ability, I felt, to stretch that defense out.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it opened things up for them in a big way. The defense was never able to string together any stops or get comfortable.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Turner's checked in for the Thunder. Payne comes in for Russell Westbrook. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Hansborough's come in for Gordon. Hezonja, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Payne in for Victor Oladipo. Durant just inside the line. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
They double him with Payne. Pass to Payne. From the line. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Payne's got his first 2 points. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Left side, Turner. It's intercepted. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And Hezonja gets it to go.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Gary Neal's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Turner kicks to Neal. There's a screen. On the wing, Turner. Can they get it? That's good on the jump shot.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Here's Houdini. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Houdini. He's already got 9 points and a couple of nice steals, too.
You know what? He's getting to the line. He's passing. He's really just converting in both those areas. He has been money.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really old school basketball, and you know how that is. Certain parts of the game never go out of style. They're always relevant, and he's excelled in those areas today.
Here's Payne. The Thunder pull it in. 1:02 left to play here in the first. In the corner, Neal with it. And it's off from three-point range. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Houdini. Payne gets a wide-open look. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Payne gets a wide-open look. The three-pointer no good.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Here's Houdini out to the right wing. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Hansbrough. Passes it to Houdini. Hansbrough against Ibaka. It's stolen by Ibaka. All going up court. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Dion Waiters.
Here's Payne. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
And he beats.
And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow. And
I think it's another level I can go to. You know, always can be better. That's how I look at things.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot block, and it does intimidate them.
Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Durant is out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Turner in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets played some outstanding basketball. He had 37 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Oladipo dishes to Vucevic. Here's Houdini. Takes it off the glass. Houdini's got 14 points for the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside Westbrook. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Waiters. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Gary Neal look for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Turner comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. They get it back. Payne. Ibaka with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Azania. He has 5. 1:37 left to play in the first half. And Durant comes to help. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Houdini. Here's Azania. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Azania's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Well, it's been a heck of a recent stretch for these guys. The centers and power forwards averaging the most points in their position in the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, Serge Ibaka.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
Inside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Good on both. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Out on his own on the break. The finish. Oh!
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnover.
To the right side. Back to Waiters. Just 4 to shoot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Houdini. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
So on the floor for Orlando, Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Houdini is out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. Here's the screen. Durant wide open. He fires. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Gordon kicks to Oladipo. Gordon with the screen for Oladipo. No good from Houdini.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Harris outside. Down low, Houdini. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Oladipo against Matthews. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
You've got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Orlando leading by 21. Here's Houdini. 22 points for him. Matthews with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. Finished off the break. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Here's Houdini. He's covered by Westbrook. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. For Orlando, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Timeout for Oklahoma City.
Here we can get a look at Oklahoma City, Kevin, and what kind of numbers they put up these last 10 games. First in scoring, second in blocks, and they're number 2 in team three-point field goal percentage. They've got a lot of guys who love the three-point shot, and they do a good job of running plays to get those guys open.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. Durant the pass to Westbrook. Outside Matthews. And it's Matthews again missing. The Magic leading by 21. The pass to Houdini. Fires the 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Matthews with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Screened by Ibaka. Durant attacking. The kick out to Westbrook. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Westbrook's got 12 points in the game. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Houdini. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And they get Russell Westbrook.
At the line for the Thunder.
That free throw good from Houdini. Gary Neal's checked in for Oklahoma City. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Outside Matthews. Kicks it to Durant. Dedmon dishes to Neal. The 19-foot shot, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket. Here's Houdini. He has 29. In the corner, it's Harris. Pass to Houdini. Gordon kicks to Oladipo. Cans it from downtown. Oladipo's got 6 in the quarter.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Durant against Gordon. Knocks it loose. Durant the pass to Dedmon. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
The floater. Gordon with no one around. Westbrook pulls it in. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Durant kicks to Westbrook, and it's blocked by Gordon. Here's Houdini from deep. No luck. Great D that time from Westbrook. And Durant, here we go. Gordon with the defensive effort. Orlando leading by 23. Passes to Houdini. Outside Gordon. Here's Houdini. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Oladipo for three. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Durant kicks to Westbrook. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Houdini. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Well, so important to have three-point shooters that can stretch the defense and open things up. These small forwards have been doing just that over the last month. Tobias Harris is second.
I mean, you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on that list. Stay up tight on them on the perimeter, and you risk them blowing by you. But if you back off, you might get your feelings hurt.
Well, I think you've got to take the first approach, Greg. You got to get up into them. You can't give these guys any space to shoot the three.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Matthews. Dion Waiters comes in for Gary Neal. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. The Magic also changing it up. Smith checked in.
Wow. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Outside Durant. Offensive rebound. Dedmon. Vucevic with the block. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Launches the three, and he trains the three. Good-looking shot there from Houdini. Houdini's got 15 points here in the second half. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Orlando.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Turner comes with the double team. To the middle. Here's Houdini, and he slams that one down.
Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
Waiters dishes to Durant. Shot to stop the run. Shot's good. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Payne. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Outside Durant. Takes the 13-footer. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Durant's got 19 points. Payne. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Thunder shooting it. Teams changing it up here. Durant and Ibaka playing at the 4 and 5. Gary Neal is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Turner in its small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Magic leading by 20. He dishes it to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Outside Gordon. The tray. That one goes. Count it. Gordon's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Ibaka. Shot is off. Great D that time from Vucevic. Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And Durant comes to help. Houdini passes to Vucevic. Clock at 6. And he gets the bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
17-foot shot on the way. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
To the paint. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Here's Ibaka, and he jams it with authority.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And that one's good. 8 points for Vucevic.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
No good from Durant. Magic have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Here's Houdini, and there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Turner. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Hansbrough comes in for Aaron Gordon. Izanya, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Fox in for Oladipo. Fox. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Neal. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Houdini. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Izanya. Stolen by Durant. And here they come. Here's Neal, and he banks in the layup. Neal's got 4 this quarter.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Stolen by Westbrook. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way.
Pedal to the metal right now, really pushing it.
And 3 of their last 5 makes here coming in transition.
Orlando leading by 19. Here's Houdini. Now the pass to Fox. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Fox kicks to Hansbrough. Here's Smith. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 1:31 left in the 4th quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
They simply refused to let their opponent off the hook in either game of this season series. That's why they're going to finish the year with a record of 2-0 against the Thunder.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Houdini. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Freak. Taking 2 shots.
And the free throw is good from Houdini. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Waiters. Outside Westbrook. Excellent D there from Houdini.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Shot clock at 5. Dishes it to Smith. The shot no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Outside Turner. Waiters with the ball. Outguarded by Houdini.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
At the line for the Thunder, Freak. At the line for 2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
It's like this. You said it's on
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal.
Isso aí, valeu pessoal, foi nessa.